Howdy amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a brand new Doctor Who action figure review. As of course I am reviewing Doctor Who Revenge of the Cybermen figure set from B&M. So as you can tell, I've picked up two of the fantastic sets. Now I have been to 4 B&M stores today trying to track down this set. I haven't got the Remembrance of the Dalek set with the special weapon stock or the Imperial Dalek yet, because that is nowhere to be seen where I live. But boom, I managed to get my hands on Revenge of the Cybermen, and it's absolutely brilliant. And I had to get two sets. Just one I can army build on my Cybermen, and of course when I do my action figure review, well, when I do my big finish reviews, I can actually make a nice artwork picture of the 8th Doctor with the Cyber Leader and the normal Cybermen and the Cybermat, as you can tell, for the Great Cyber War when I come to that review. So I'm literally going to show you one figure of the box, and then of course I will be opening that one a bit later on after I've done the video. So I have picked up two, so don't think of me being greedy. It's just because I was going to get two anyway, and I was actually going to spend a lot of money on them. I thought, no, try and find these in B&M, because people out there are selling them for 50 quid, 55 pounds, 60 quid, 70 quid, 80 quid. Even one seller is actually selling it for 150 quid, and it's just like, oh my god. But yeah, I managed to get these for 25 pounds each, so that's 50 quid for two, which is absolutely fantastic. So to show you the actual packaging, you've got the Tom Baker Time Vortex, as you can tell. I mean, I love Tom Baker's Time Vortex. That so of course we have got two Cybermen and one Cyber Leader, and of course we have the Cybermat. I like the backdrop as well. The one thing I have been told for other reviews that the backdrop will be damaged when you take the figures out of the packaging, but that's why I got two. Hopefully I don't damage one of them. But yeah, I do like the backdrop, and of course in the corner of the backdrop, if I show you there, you can see the cyber ship, which is absolutely fantastic. And of course that, and I like that for Never Beacon. I would love to see an Ark in Space figure set with a ribbon and the caterpillar at some point. I would like to see a figure of the ribbon. So let's show you the actual packaging. So of course you've got the current Doctor Who logo, the 13th, 14th and 15th Doctor's TARDIS, and the limited edition logo that we've been getting on B&M sets for a while, the 4th Doctor. So featuring one Cyber Leader, two Cybermen and one Cybermat. 5.5/14 centimeters scale collector series. That's of course is on the side, and then on the back, everything that you need to know about Revenge of the Cybermen. So if you haven't watched Revenge of the Cybermen and you need to know what's going on, that's what's basically about. But if you want to watch Revenge of the Cybermen, it is literally available on DVD. As you can see here, I've got it 3 times in my DVD collection, with the standard one, and then of course my two American and Canada releases, and of course it is part of Doctor Who The Collection Season 12, which is absolutely fantastic. Which means now for Season 12 on my figure range, I just need to get... I'll show you the figure sets for Season 12 a bit later on. But yeah, so let's take a look out of the packaging. So taking the figures out of the packaging, the box has become a little bit ruined, as you can see here. But no matter, I mean, it's going to get destroyed anyway when you take them out, because I don't really like to have my figures in boxes, because it takes a lot of room having figures in the collection boxes. And that's why I have them all out on display. So this is what the actual figures look like outside of the box. And of course, I've got a bit more gap to show you what the season 12 figures will actually look like. So I'm going to show you the Cybermat first, and then of course I'll show you the Cyber Leader and their two standard Cybermen. Now this set, as I said, was released 15 years ago, and I didn't get the set because I was literally young at the time, and I was actually going to buy this set around about May and June, because I saw it for £500 and I was going to spend it on that original set. But then it was announced we'd be getting them in B&M this year, and I waited, and boom, here they are. I've actually finally got the figure set I've been after for so long. I've been watching other YouTubers reviews on them, and I'm just like, I really want to get the original set. But I'm so glad I hold off and I waited to get my hands on the new B&M set. So I'm going to show you the Cybermat first, which is a little bit fantastic. I mean, the design of the Cybermat is absolutely brilliant. I mean, I do have... If I show you the other one I've got, so this was released in BBC Enterprises for two of the Cybermen. So I did have the little mini ones that came out in the Matt Smith era, but I don't know where I've put them. But this is what the Cybermats look like side by side. One is from BBC Enterprises and the other one is from Character Options. So I'll put that one back. I like how we've got a little bit of gold on the actual Cybermen. It makes no sense why we've got gold, because the Cybermen are allergic to gold, so I don't know why they've gone for like a goldish paint. I like the piping around here to try and make it look fantastic. It really does look absolutely brilliant. I do like the Cybermat. And just for fun, I'm going to place the Cybermat in Elizabeth Sladen's hands a minute, in Sarah Jane's hands. If I can get it to go in properly. Fingers crossed this works. There you go. There's Sarah Jane from Revenge of the Cybermen holding the Cybermat like it's about to attack her. Actually, that looks pretty good, don't it? I might display that on my figure shelf, just Sarah Jane holding the Cybermat. So looking at this, one of the Cybermen, so this is absolutely fantastic. The actual matte colouring of the silver really reminds me so much of the 60s Daleks. So it really looks like they've used the same colour scheme they've used for these Daleks. Very, very shiny. And that's what I like about these Cybermen. I mean, I've been after Revenge of the Cybermen to have a re-release since the Silver Nemesis set came out back in 2020, 2021. Absolutely brilliant. The detailing looks so good on there. So, I mean, you've got the kind of silver metallic of the guns. The cyber inside the actual cyber eye, if it zooms in, looks really good as well. I actually do like Revenge of the Cybermen. It is one of my favourite stories for the Cybermen. I know Revenge of the Cybermen people are like, oh, I don't like that story. It really is. So, of course, that's what the feet look like. So, to show you, it does do... You can turn it left and right. And so, it kind of does a full 360, as you can see here. The leg does move, and you can move them up and down, like so. The Cybermen, the hands can do a 360. The arms... basically just move up and down, which is absolutely brilliant. The head, well, the body can actually rotate, but the head a little bit, not much. So it can't do a full 360, but it is pretty cool to actually have the Revenge of the Cybermen sets. So, oh, nearly knocked that one flying then, so let's put him there. And the other one basically is just exactly the same Cyberman, which is absolutely brilliant. The hands, you know, if I wanted to. I mean, if I wanted to, I can try and display the Cyber Leader if it works with his hands on his hips. Like, he's being very sassy like he was in the episode. Very emotional. And that's the thing about this Cyberman. The Cyber Leader was very, very emotional. I mean, that's the best I'm going to get it. With his hands on his hips. Like, that's the best I'm actually going to get. To get it, I think. That's literally the best way I'm going to get it. It's absolutely brilliant. So look at the Cyber Leader. I like the fact, because Revenge was the very first time we had an introduction to the Cyber Leader. So the actual helmet looks so good in black, which is absolutely brilliant. So you can tell it's in charge. The beacon is ours. Do, 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 do. I mean, absolutely fantastic. I mean, the hands can do a full 360. The hands move up and down. Side by side, as you can see here, the leg does exactly the same. The foot does rotate as well, and also like that, biceps. So it looks a really great set. It really is worth £25. I know some people are like, oh, I don't really want to get it for £25 because they rather want the Cyber Leader itself. So you're probably wondering, what am I going to do with the second set? Well, I'm going to display them, but I'll probably put the Cyber Leader with my 8th Doctor, because my 8th Doctor section on the shelf is looking pretty low. And of course, he does encounter the Cyber Leader in Audacity in the Great War. So I probably will add this Cyber figures with Revenge, and then 2 Cybermen for the 8th Doctor to represent the Great War for Big Finish. So I might add them for... So because I know Revenge kind of had 5 Cybermen, 2 piloting the shuttle, and then you've just got 2 random other Cyber units, and then of course the Cyber Leader. So I might just put 2 Cybermen and have the Cyber Leader put in with the 8th Doctor. I'm not 100% certain what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm really happy with this figure set. It is absolutely brilliant. So time to show you what my season 12 figures look like. So then, ladies and gentlemen, this is what my season 12 figure set actually looks like for the whole entire season. Again, I just need to try and get my hands on the figure of the Villain. I might get the Eagle Moss one just so I can slot it in. But that is actually the figure set in my collection for Doctor Who's season 12. So, of course, we have the TARDIS set from Robot with the regenerated 4th Doctor, and the TARDIS, the K-Ron Robot, and the 4th Doctor. I have got 3 styles. This one, this one here came with the original Tom for the Santoran spaceship. We've got Harry Sullivan that came with Lynx and Steyr a couple of years ago in B&M. Then, of course, we have Genesis of the Daleks with Michael Wisher's Davros and 3 Dalek drones. And then, of course, the Revenge of the Cybermen set. So that is what my entire whole set actually will look like on the shelf on display for season 12, which is, oh man, I can't believe I've actually got this set. It is absolutely fantastic to have. I mean, I love the Revenge of the Cybermen. It is actually a great cyber set. It really is such a great chance to get this set. If you haven't picked these up in B&M, or if you are trying to find these, I mean, do try and find these, because I tried twice last week. And then, of course, today I went round to 4 B&M stores. Luckily, they were in the very last one. Not the Remembrance of the Dalek set, unfortunately, but I should have picked it up on Friday when they actually was in the store. But I knew I was going to basically London to Phantom, so I was like, no, I need money for that. So I'll go back on Monday. I was hoping they were still there, but they're not. But I managed to get my hands on the Revenge of the Cybermen, which is absolutely a fantastic figure set to actually have. And God, I love Tom Baker. Tom Baker is my favourite Doctor. He is my favourite era of the show. And season 12 is literally one of my favourite. Well, it's my second favourite season for Tom. In general, Doctor Who, it's my 4th favourite season after basically season 25 and 26 and season 13. But I absolutely love season 12. It is a great season. It's good to see this actually on the shelf building up for that entire whole season. There will be some more action figure reviews to come out, because I've just also today I've actually brought some more Doctor Who figures from Vinted. I've actually bought the Master and Axon set. And then, of course, I managed to get for 50 quid the Anthony Ainley Master from Planet of Fire, which is absolutely brilliant when I think about it. And I cannot wait to do that unboxing video and show you the figures I got for season 21. But yeah, this is absolutely brilliant. This is season 12, and season 12 has really grown on my shelf since the beginning of the figure range back in 2006, when I started collecting the figures for David Tennant. And of course, the classic series started around about 2009, 2008. And I'm slowly getting them. But yeah, the fact I managed to get my hands on the Revenge of the Cybermen set today is unbelievable. And to actually pick up the last 2 in store, oh, it was absolutely brilliant. I mean, absolutely brilliant. So as I said on the shelf, I'll probably add the other 2 Cybermen there and put the Cyberman and the Cyberleader with the 8th Doctor to try and build up my 8th Doctor collection. So thank you for watching this action figure review. Revenge of the Cybermen figure set, definitely one I would highly recommend to pick up. It's definitely brilliant, so good, looks so great on the shelf with the rest of your season 12 figures. It really is fantastic and absolutely brilliant. I mean, I think I would rather say it is spectacle. Don't you, Brigadier? I absolutely love season 12. It is such a great season. The Cyber set, definitely 10 out of 10 for me. It is such a great figure set. I'm so happy I finally got it. I would actually like to put all of Tom Baker's figures on display around by my TV, so I can actually have the whole Tom Baker era just on the actual TV bit, so that way I can actually look at it when I'm watching TV. It just looks so good. I would really love to do that. But yeah, season 12, a fantastic set. I love this figure set. Absolutely brilliant, amazing, fantastic. That's all I can say about it. So thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe, and share, and do it for some Doctor Who content.